Thank you so much, Mr. Vashisht, and good morning, everybody. And my name is Nitin Chandna, and I have a working experience of about 31 years, out of which about 21 years is with the direct selling, out of which around 14 years was with Amway. Then about 5 years was with TNs. TNs I worked in China, Bangladesh, and India. And some time I spent with DXN in Uzbekistan. And for the last 10 months, I am associated with OK Life Care. So earlier I was handling the operations logistic part, and from May, I'm handling the distributor relations department, which will include business development. It includes training, then marketing, rules of conduct, and special events. So these things I'll be heading. So right now, as lockdown is there and we are not able to travel, that's why we have started with the trainings. So we have two types of trainings. One is product trainings, which is being done by my team. Of about 4 people are there in my team who are doing the product trainings, and I do the business trainings. So here we start with the selling skills program, which is a basic selling skills program. And now what happens is when the word sale comes or selling comes, so we get a lot of thoughts in our minds that, oh, how will I do it? This would be very difficult. And a lot of things come in our mind. Why? How can I do it? If I go to somebody, will they buy my products? Or will they make fun of me? And a lot of things are there in our minds. But let me tell you that selling is the most easiest thing in the world. That is the most easiest thing in the world. And we have been doing this since our birth. So when we came into the world, after coming in the world, 3 hours, within 3 hours, we started crying because we were hungry. And so we started crying. And when we cried, our mothers came to know that we are hungry. And they used to feed us milk. Same way, when we grew a little older, so we started demanding for toffees and chocolates. And our parents knew that it is not good for health. Still, we were able to take it from our parents. Then we grew up again a little bit more, and we started going to the market and we started demanding toys. And whatever may happen, we used to get the toy. So that is how we were selling ourselves. So we went to the school, the principal took our interview, she asked some questions. So we gave the right answers, got the admission. So we sold ourselves. So this is the most easiest thing in the world. And we have been doing it since our birth. So everybody here must be 18 years and above. So for the last 18 years or whatever your age is, you have been selling day and night, 24 into 365. So you asked your mother, today I want some good dosas, and she made it. So you sold yourself. You asked your father for a chocolate or for anything. You got it. So the sale happens. So it is the most easiest thing in the world, my dear. So let's start the session. So everybody knows this person, Mr. D.K. Saran. He is the CEO of the company. And the best part is he has been a networker since 98. And he knows what a networker wants. And our company is the only company in India, if I talk about India, whose CEO is a networker and who knows what is required at what time. So that is why if we talk about 2020, so OK Life Care is the fastest growing company in India. And when the flow is there, whoever goes with the flow is successful. So right now the company is growing at a very fast pace, and whoever joins the company is bound to get successful with the flow. So there is a bridge in Calcutta where people say that if you stand there, you don't have to walk to cross that bridge. The people will take you there. So there's a lot of people, the flow is there, and the people will take you to the other side of the bridge without your walking. So same thing is happening here right now. We are growing at a very fast pace, and whoever comes in this will also grow at a very fast pace. So now in the world of selling, we believe that we are born to win. So we can do anything. If we think that we can do it, then my dear, you can do it. But friends, whenever we want to do anything, or whenever you start anything, the most important thing is preparation. So we need to prepare. And if success comes in 100%, then 99% should be preparation time, and only 1% is execution time. Now you think about your children. So you all have good children, and they study for 11 months, study hard. And then in the 12th month, they go and give the exams. And they pass out with flying colors, very good percentage. Why? Because they have been preparing for the last 11 months. If you talk about me, I used to study 2 days before exam. Now, if I don't prepare, then all the questions I used to think they are coming out of course because I've not studied them. So that is why maximum time, 99% time should go in preparation and only 1% in execution. So we'll talk about planning. Plan is not your marketing plan. It's about planning, discover, handle objection, close the sale, and after sale service. So first of all, planning. So we need to plan in our minds. So earlier what I was doing a job. Now I have signed a business. So once you have signed a business, you have become a businessman. And now you should think like a businessman and act like a businessman. So the mentality of service classes, you save money. That's the best thing. But by saving money, nobody has become rich. If you know anyone that who has become rich by saving money, do let me know. You invest money, you get return on investment. You invest something, you get return on that. Now you must have heard about Mukesh Ambani. So last year, when he launched Jio, he gave Jio free to all over India. The whole India enjoyed free Jio. So what he was doing, he was investing. Now in the time of lockdown, 1,27,000 crores he earned by only giving out 10-15% shares. And yesterday news was that Google and Facebook are also investing about $4.5 billion in his company. So this is called return on investment, my dear. So we need to think like a businessman. You need to invest. Now, for example, wherever you live, it will be a housing society or a colony or some flats. And we have a hall there, community center, wherein all the people come during the festivals. They contribute money and the secretary arranges food for them, tea, coffee, and other things. So what you should do as a businessman, you should go to the secretary and tell him that I will sponsor tea. And you put a small board with my name, address, telephone number, the tea name, and the cost. Now, what is happening when 200 families are coming? They are enjoying your tea. So some people will like the tea and they would know from where to buy. And your name and telephone number is there. By the time you go back home, you will get at least 5 to 10 calls. And once you get 5 to 10 calls, the door is open for that, for those people. They have opened their doors for you. So without wasting your time, only 1 hour. If you had to go to 200 people, you would have spent 200 hours. In 1 hour, you have sponsored tea and everybody drank the tea. So you saved 199 hours. So this is how you should think. Now you have become a businessman. Another example. Now you have become a businessman. So I will do business with people who do business with me. Very simple. I will do business with people who give business to me. So you buy your ration groceries from one store which is near to your house. And you buy groceries worth minimum 2,000 rupees per month. So you are giving him business for 2,000 rupees per month. Is he giving you any business? He must be using a paste. He must be using hair oil. He must be using soap. He must be using oil. He must be using everything. But he is buying from his own shop. And you are also buying from his shop. So next time you go to him, you tell him, my dear friend, I buy groceries worth 2,000 rupees, but you need to buy 500 worth of rupees things from me. And if you don't want to buy, then I'll change. I'll go to some other person who's ready to buy from me. Because I'm also a businessman. It's just that I don't have a shop. That does not mean no big businessman has a shop, my dear. Ratan Tata does not have a shop. Mukesh Ambani does not have a shop. Mr. Mahindra does not have a shop. They all have offices. They work from offices. So we are also working from office. What is the problem? But they do business only with people who do business with them. You go to Mukesh Ambani without a business, he will not give you appointment. He will give appointment to only those person who is ready to do business with him. Same is with us. Now we have become a businessman. And we will do business with people who do business with us. Simple. So customers. Very, very important. So when this industry started, we used to tell people that you should have customers. But over a period of time, these things people forgot. But basic, you need customers. If we go in the history of direct selling, and if we see the history of leaders or people who have made very big money and who have lots of people in their groups. So nobody is there from their family or friends. Initially, there might be people from their friends and families. But after maybe 1 or 2 years, they build business apart from these people. So these people come from references from your customers. And you should have at least 20 customers. And in one life cycle of a customer, he will give you 1,000 references in his whole life cycle. He will not give you everything at one go, but every month you go to him and you take 5 references. So if you have 20 customers, you have got 100 references. And there are 30 days. So Sundays are for meetings and for strategy. So remaining is 25 days. So if we divide 100 by 25, we get 4 people. So every day for the rest of your life, You will have 4 people every day to show the plan. The list will never end, my dear. Never end. So 20 people giving 20,000, 20,000 again giving you 20,000. So you won't be, if you are 18 years, it will take at least 200 years to complete that list. And if I talk to you right now, how many people, what are your tomorrow's appointments? You will not have that because your list is already finished. All your relatives, friends have joined, and you don't have, now you don't know what is to be done and how to get the references. So references you'll get from customers. And you need to have few details about your customers. One is the basic details. So what is his name? What is he? How many people are there in his family? What work he do? These all things. Then you should have business details. Business details related to us. So what tea he is using, what oil he is using, what paste he is using, what soap he is using. You should know that. And last and most important is the personal details. And personal details are very simple and very easy to use those personal details. Most easiest thing. So if I have a family, so husband, wife, 2 children, and 2 parents, 6 people. So 6 date of births, one for each, and 2 wedding anniversary dates. 8. Total 8 dates you have to remember for 1 year. And that is also easy nowadays. You put a reminder in the telephone. Now, what is to be done with these dates? I'll tell you in the last slide. Okay, just remember that you need to have customers and their personal details. So then we will talk about second point, which is discover. So identify buyer need, get people talking, importance of listening, and qualify need. So first of all is identify buyer's needs. So there are 2 words, want and need. And there is a very thin line between these 2 words. And we need to understand whatever my client is saying, whatever my customer is saying, whatever my prospect is saying, whether it is a want or a need. So my dear friend, if I go to somebody and ask him which car he wants, and he says, I want a Mercedes. So now Mercedes, you need to find out whether it is a want or a need. So if a person already have one BMW or a Mercedes in his house and he wants to buy another Mercedes, then it is a need for him. If a person already has one luxury car, one or two, maybe a Mercedes or a BMW, and he wants to buy another Mercedes, then it becomes a need. But for me, I have a Swift Desire. And if I say that I want to buy a Mercedes, then it becomes a want. It is not a need for me, it is a want. Similarly, if I go to somebody and ask him what he wants in his life, and he says, I want to earn a lot of money. So is money a want or a need? What do you think? You write it in the chat. I need answers from you. Money is a want or a need? Please write in the chat. What do you think? Everybody can write. Anybody can write. What does he think? Is money a want or a need? So, money is a want, my dear. Money is not a need. Now let's understand why money is a want and not a need. So our basic needs are food, clothing, and shelter. That is our basic need. So there is no money involved in the basic needs. Yes, we will buy food from the money. We will get shelter from the money. We buy clothes from the money. But money is not a need. Money is a want. If we go in the history of money, about 1000 years or 2000 years before, money came into being. But before that, 3000, 4000, 5000 years ago, there was no money and everybody was happy. Everybody was satisfied. Everybody was rich without money. So we have front brain and back brain, conscious and subconscious. So our front brain sees the money, but the actual need is in our subconscious mind. And we need to take out that need from his subconscious mind. So if somebody says that, yes, I want money, you should ask him the next question, that if you get money, what will you buy? What is the first thing you will do? And whatever he says, the first thing he do will be his need. So he says, if I get the money, I'll buy a house. Then his need is house, not money. If he says, I want to buy a car, his need is car, not money. So we need to focus our plan on his need. If you focus the plan on money itself, then he will not work for more than 6 months. But if you focus the plan on his need, he will work for his whole life, as we are working for our whole life for food, shelter, and clothing. So nobody has to motivate me to get up in the morning, get ready, and go to office. Because I know if I will not go, I will not get food, I will not be able to have shelter or good clothes. So for the need, a man does work himself. He does not have to be motivated. But if you talk about money, you need to motivate me every day to earn more money, more money, more money, more money. And once you stop motivating me, I will stop working. So you need to understand where to focus. So get people talking. Now what happens is, when we go to somebody, we ask, how are you? He says, I'm good. How's the family? Family is good. How are your children? Children are good. How is work? Work is good. And you run out of questions. Now you don't have any other question to ask. Then you start asking, is your mother ill? Is your father ill? Or somebody else is ill? Or what to do? So what you are asking are wrong questions, my dear. So there are two types of questions, open questions and closed questions. Whatever you are asking me is a closed question. So the answer will be one word or a short answer. So like you ask me, what is your name? So my name is Nitin Chandna. What is your age? My age is so and so. Are you married? Yes, I am married. Are you working? Yes, I am working. So we should not ask such questions in the starting. What we should ask is open question. So my friend, I have come to you. So please tell me, what is your daily routine? What is your daily routine? So he will say that I get up early in the morning, 6 o'clock. Okay. Then I go for a walk. Very good. Then what do you do? Then I come back, then I take bath, have my breakfast, and I start off for my office. So where is your office? See, my office is in Indiranagar. Okay. So it must be far from your house is far away from your office. Yes. It takes about 1.5 hours to reach the office. Okay. And how do you travel to office? I go by bike. Okay. Very good. Then what do you do? Then I start my office work at 10 o'clock. Then lunch is there, 1 to 1:30. So I have my lunch. Then what do you do? Then I work again. And by 5:30, 6 o'clock, my office is over. Then I go back to my house. I reach by 7:30. Okay. Then I have some tea or coffee. Then I play with my children. I watch some TV. Then I take my dinner and I go to sleep by 10 o'clock. Okay. So now you have got big picture. So he has told you many things about himself and his family. So after opening question, we'll ask clarifying question. So my dear, you told me that you travel to office on a bike. So nowadays it is rainy season. So don't you face any problem? Oh yeah, lot of problems. Most of the time when I start for the office, it starts raining. So I have to stand under a flyover. Sometimes there is no flyover, so I reach office, but I am drenched. So I don't have, I whole day it's very uncomfortable to work. So why don't you buy a wind cheater or a raincoat? Oh, I brought a raincoat here. But what happens is raincoat, the shoes and socks they get wet in the raincoat also. So what do you do then? Nothing, yeah. I have to stay in the office with wet shoes and socks, and it is very uncomfortable. Yeah, it is very uncomfortable. Yeah. But what do you do in the winters? Winters are also a problem because my helmet does not have a cover, front cover, so all the cold waves they come on my face. Plus, also sometimes there is fog, so it is very risky to drive in the evening. Hmm. Yes, I understand. And what about summers? Oh yeah, don't ask me about summer. Summers is worst. So I have to wear a helmet also. So a lot of sweat is there, and my shirt gets all wet, and sometimes it becomes smelly also. Very awkward situation. Hmm. Yes, I can understand. Even 3 4 years back, I was also using a bike, and I used to face a lot of problems. But now I don't have those problems. Why don't you have those problems? I bought a car, yeah. Why don't you buy a car? I was thinking, yeah, I had gone to the showroom also, and I found that it is about 3 lakhs and EMIs can be done. But right now, my children are studying and they have tuitions also. Plus, my wife is also not working. And my parents are also old, and sometimes I have to take them to the doctor. So I'm unable to finalize whether I should buy or not. I understand. So if you get a car free of cost, then what can you do? Who gives car free of cost? No, just think that you have got a car free of cost. I've given you a car free of cost, or you have got a car free of cost. And what can you do for that car? I can do anything. But what is to be done? What should I do? Nothing much. Don't worry. See, I was seeing your daily routine, and 8:30 to 9:30 in the evening, you are generally free and watching TV. So, can you give that 1 hour to me? Yes. What is to be done? Nothing. You don't have to do anything. See, I will come to you every day or maybe thrice a week, and you give me names of 5 of your relatives or friends with their phone number and address. And you give them a call that Mr. Nitin Chandna will be coming to meet you. So listen to him. And if you like what he's saying, you can buy it. That's all you have to do. Only that. Yeah, yeah. Will I get a car? See, if you keep giving me the addresses, I will go and talk to them. If some people understand and start doing what I'm telling them, within 6 months, you will be able to pay your EMIs from outside without using your savings. Okay, that will be okay. I'll give you, no problem. So now what we are doing here is we are discussing, and that person is himself telling us his requirements. What we do when we go to somebody's house, Whatever things we have learned in the past 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, we tell him everything. I am working with a beautiful company. I am working on a project. I am getting this much check. I have a team. I have this. I have that. I word should not be used at any cost. I, me, myself. You will not use these words from today onwards. After the session, you stand in front of the mirror and you think what you talk when you go to your clients, and ask your child to write down how many times you have used I, me, myself. Then you will understand why your work or your business is not growing fast. Because when you say I or me, the focus comes on you. And when the focus comes on you, the other person understands that you have come for your own benefit, not his benefit. So in his mind, he says, thank you, Mr. Nitin Chand. You have come, but you have come here for your own benefit, not my benefit. So I am not listening to you. You keep on speaking. I'm not interested. So you will not use I, me, myself. What do you want? So dear friend, you have a very good TV, 21 inches. Would you like to have a 42-inch TV? You are staying, as you said, you are staying in a rented accommodation. Would you like to buy a 2-bedroom house? So friend, you told me that you have a Maruti 800. Would you like to upgrade yourself for a Swift Desire? You ask, that's it. You just have to ask questions. You don't have to answer anything. Just keep asking the questions. The more questions you ask, the better it is for you. The more you tell something to someone, it's not good for you. So keep asking the questions. This is called probing. So once you understand what is probing, you will like it very much. So you need to understand how to ask questions, open questions. So funneling, first we ask for general information, which is a big information. Then we come to specific information, then facts, then summarize. Most important in this scenario is ears or listening. So we have got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So the more we should listen and less we should speak. If you start listening, your business will start increasing. If you start talking or telling something, nothing will happen. This is exercise. We will skip this. So probing, again, questioning, listening, questioning, listening. Just give me a minute. Sorry. So probing, questioning and listening. So you first ask him a big question. You get big information. Then you come on a focused information. Then you review of the situation. Then you can compare your product with another product. Just questioning and listening, questioning and listening. That's all you have to do. Care. So in our house, what happens with our children? We sometimes put our hands on their head, on their shoulders. Sometimes we hug them. So the children get a feeling that their parents love them and care them. So you also need to give this feeling to your customers and downline that you care for them. And it is very easy. So first is concentrate. So whenever you are going for a meeting with your prospect, client, or anybody, when you are in his house, before starting the meeting, please switch off your mobile phone. Because right now, the most important thing for you in this world is to speak to that gentleman. You have taken time, he has given time, you have gone to his house for discussion. Please, 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 please switch off your mobile phone and concentrate on what he is speaking. Acknowledge, yes, what you are saying is right. Yes, what you are saying is right. Yes, seeing your schedule, it is very difficult to travel by bike every day 3 hours. Empathize. Yes, I can understand, my dear, because 3-4 years back, even I was doing the same. Or before joining OK Life Care, I was working somewhere. So even my routine was like this. And I understand. So care. So once you give him a feeling of care, he will never leave you, my dear. So that is what you need to do. It is very easy. Now qualify, need. So generally, whatever products we have are for the family. And our family's health is taken care by the women of the house. It is their job, not my job. My job is to go out, earn money, and come back. So I start from my house at 9 a.m. and I come back by, I don't have any time, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Nowadays I'm having training. So evening session is at 9. It ends at 11. So if the session ends at 11, then I go back home. So I don't have any idea what is happening in my house. Only I ask my mother or my wife what is happening. So whatever products we make is the need of the lady. So if you show the product to the lady, she will understand better. If you come to me with RBO, what will I do with the RBO? I don't cook, na? So how do I know what is RBO? My wife knows because she goes to the market. So there are many brands. So a lot of things are coming. Sometimes omega is there, sometimes vitamin is there, sometimes this is there. So she uses her knowledge and buys the things. I don't have any knowledge. So if you come to me with the RBO, I will not buy. But if you come with me with the plan and there is money involved, yes, I will understand. A housewife will never understand money because her mind is not made for that, conditioned for that. Her mind is conditioned to work at home only. She gets her monthly expenses from the husband and she does that. Her mind is conditioned. So that is why you need to understand who to give what. And now what happens is if you give it to the wife, she will say, I will ask my husband. If you show something to the husband, he will say, I will discuss at home. So what you should do is you should take appointment when both are together. So to the wife, you have shown the products. To the husband, you have shown the plan. They will discuss then and there and give you the answer then and there. They are also happy. You are also happy. That's good. So buyer concern. Again, very important thing. Whenever a person is buying something, he will ask you a question. And we should never answer a question. We should never answer. When somebody says something or asks you something, you need to ask a question. Like for example, I went to my friend's house, showed him the probiotic toothpaste, and he asked me that my teeth are color is yellow. If I use your paste, will it become white? Generally, what we say, yes, it will become white. Never. Never. So when he said that my teeth have become yellow, will your paste restore the color of my teeth? what you should do, you should ask him a question. Dear friend, you have just said that your teeth have become yellow. So can you tell me the reason why they have become yellow? Uh, yes, I hmm, got a promotion here and I got a transfer to North India. And in North India, people chew tobacco. So I got this habit of chewing tobacco. So that is why now you have understood exactly the reason behind his yellowing of teeth. And now you have to handle his concern. You don't have to answer. So what we say is, my dear friend, the lifestyle which you are leading, I'm not sure whether this toothpaste will help you in restoring the color. But yes, if you are ready to change your lifestyle a little bit, then maybe after 6 months of continuous use, you might get some benefit out of it. So now what we have done, we have put that thing in his court only. That, my dear friend, if you change your lifestyle, you might get some benefit. So we have not said yes, we have not said no. Another example, your child comes to you and asks for a chocolate. And most of the time you say, no, you will not get a chocolate. Your teeth will go bad. And the child has a negative feeling. Oh, my father, whenever I go to him, he never gives me a chocolate. So he'll have negative feelings. So next time the child comes to you and asks for a chocolate, just ask him, what is the reason? Why are you asking for a chocolate? Now, when the ball goes in his court, then he has to think, now what answer should I give? You have not said yes, you have not said no, so there are no hard feelings. Let him give you an answer now. Oh, dad, I passed with flying colors. Okay, very good. You got 80%? Yes, there's a chocolate. But next time when he demands for a chocolate, he should have some reason. Without a reason, he will never come to you. And you will be saved. So in any condition, just ask that whatever he's saying, what is the reason behind it? But don't use it on your wife, my dear. You can use it on anybody, not your wife. Huh? So there are some methods of handling the buyer concern. So there are about 4 methods. First is feel, felt, found. So if he has some concern, just give him the product. Let him see the product, feel the product. So he will understand the quality of the packaging, the color, the label. And if you have a body butter or something, they put one drop on his hand. Very soft here. The hands have become very soft. The fragrance is very good. And then you can tell him, yes, see the difference. I have given it to so many people and they have beautiful results. So feel, felt, found. Then comes convert to question method. So convert to question method is what we did in the yellow teeth. Same. Echo. So when you go to the mountains and you say something loudly, the sound echoes. So if somebody says that your paste is very costly, then you do a echo method. You can do a echo method. You find this costly? You find this costly? You find this costly? 199 rupees only? So the other person will feel, oh, maybe I have said something wrong. So he calms down a little bit. Then you can tell him, my dear, if you go in the market, these paste will cost about 3,000 rupees probiotic. And I am giving you for 199. Then cost per use method, which is used basically for tablets and capsules. So for example, brain fuel is there. Brain fuel, for example, there are 100 tablets and its cost is 1,000. So one tablet is 10 rupees. So we generally tell people that you buy chips for 20 rupees, you buy Maggie, you buy cold drink, pizza, you spend so many things and which are all bad for your child's health. And this tablet is costing only 10 rupees, my dear, per day. And you see the difference. His brain will be working like anything and he'll be getting very good results in the exams. You can always try a 10 rupees tablet. Then he will understand the cost is very low. Only he has to buy a big pack. So people love to buy. So you should allow them to buy. Don't sell. You go in the house, you announce that we are going shopping and everybody is happy. Everybody is happy in the house. You will get an extra coffee also in the evening. So everybody wants to buy. So let them buy. Don't sell them. Just involve them. Ask their want. Ask their need. Keep asking. And they will tell you everything. So if you go with your wife, take your wife for shopping for a sari, what does the salesman ask? Salesman ask for what occasion you want. You say, I want for a lounge party, okay? Or a kitty party, okay? What color are you looking? Your wife says, I'm looking for black and green, okay? Then he asks what fabric you want. You want chiffon, you want cotton, you want silk. Then your wife will say, oh, I want chiffon. The salesman will only show 5 sarees and your wife will buy one. And she will come back very happy that she purchased on her own will. But what happened? The salesman has sold that sari to your wife. But he gave a feeling that your wife was buying on her own and he was not selling. That is what you need to do. That is what you need to do. You don't have to sell anything. You just ask the requirement from your customer. He will keep on telling you, and at the last moment, you can present a solution. So he will buy that. So hierarchy, very simple. So customer need, match it with your plan. So you asked your customer, what do you want? He said, I want money. With this money, what do you want to do? So he said, I want to buy a car. And in your plan, you have a car fund. So his needs match with your plan. So you don't have to tell him you can go for a ADP or a LDP or a tour to Dubai. No need to tell anything. Because they don't need it. His need was simply car. So he will understand car only. So you don't tell anything else. If he asks, then only you say. Otherwise, keep quiet. Because the more you will speak, it becomes a problem for you. So better less we speak and more we hear. Buying signal, very simple. Everybody gives a buying signal. You need to catch that signal. So first signal which a buyer gives is he picks up the product from the table. So you are on the table, there are many products and he picks up one. First signal. What he is doing, he is mentally taking the ownership of the products. Yes, I will use this product. How will it look on if I keep it on a dining table? So once he picks up the product, that's the first buying signal. If he asks information about that product, that is the second buying signal. These two signals everybody gives. So they'll ask you what is the dosage? Should I take it with cold water, hot water, milk, morning, evening, afternoon? So don't get irritated with these questions. These are genuine questions which that buyer is asking you because he wants to buy that product. So that is a buying signal, very important. So after sale service, again, very important. So for example, in my house, there are 4 people and I use one soap and the soap lasts for 8 days or 10 days, for example. So my customer or my client is there. He also has a family of 4 people. They also use one soap and it will last for 10 days. So what I should do, every 8th day, I should go to his house with the soap. And automatically he will buy from me without asking any question. Because he knows that the soap is about to finish. If you don't go and the soap finishes, he will buy a soap from the nearest shop, which is near to his house. Once that outside soap comes to his house, he will not buy a soap from you. So this after sale service is very, very, very important, my dear. So you should have a record with the date when did you sold the product and how many days will it last. And if you know that the product is will finish on 10th of this month, you should be at his house on 8th of the month. So automatically your product will be sold. So customer loyalty has to be created. So these are people are members of your personal club and they want recognition and reassurance. Okay, two things they want. And now the second last slide, which I was talking about, the most important for those 8 dates. You remember those 8 dates, 6 birthdays and 2 anniversaries. So every birthday, when that person has a birthday or anybody has a birthday in his family, you have to pick up a phone and call him. First thing. You don't have to send him a message. You don't have to send him a WhatsApp. You don't have to write it on his Facebook. You have to call him, my dear. That is the most important thing. If you talk about me, my birthday, my Facebook has a post of about 500 people wishing me happy birthday. But only 3 calls come. My mother calls, my sister calls, and my brother-in-law calls. That's it. I don't get more than 3 calls. So what you have to do is you have to give him a call. You send him a greeting card, proper greeting card, not a digital. You buy from a Archie's digital greeting card and a chocolate. 3 things. Whenever there is an anniversary, flowers. So on one family, you invest about 1,000 rupees in a year. You invest 1,000 rupees in a year. And if he buys 2,000 worth of products every month, he gives you a business of 24,000. So for a business of 24,000, you are only investing 1,000. This is the best thing in the world. Best business. By investing 1,000 a year, you are getting 24,000 a year. Net profit 23,000 from one family. So 20 family, 2,30,000. Sorry, 4 lakh something, approximately 5 lakh. So by investing 20,000, if you get 5 lakh, sitting at home, doing nothing, just a phone call, just a greeting card, just a chocolate. So my friend, this is the easiest thing in the world to do. Easiest thing in the world to do. What is the problem? Because nobody calls them. So what we have to do, what nobody does, we will do that. Call. So whenever his son or daughter is starting first day for the exams, you send him a chocolate. They eat the chocolate, go and give the exams. They pass out with flying colors, and how the person will say, "Oh my God, what a friend I have. His chocolate made this guy is so lucky for us. My child has scored so many marks." One chocolate. Loyalty. So now this is the first thing. Second thing, ease of doing business. So you have got 20 clients, 20 customers, and OK Life Care, your company has launched 2-3 products, and now you have to go and show it to them. So if you go to 20 families, it will take at least 10 days. You will spend 1,000, 1,500 petrol, and though there is no guarantee that they will buy. So what you do is you invite them to their house. Today we are having a idli party. Today we are having a burger party. Today we are having a samosa party. Today we are having a pakoda party. So 20 people, 20 families will come, husband, wife, 40 people. They'll eat two idlis. One idli will cost you 10 rupees. So 40 rupees per family. So 800 rupees for all 40 people. Tea is your own because tea your company makes. If you buy tea, your personal BV is done. Okay, we'll put 200 for that. 1000 rupees. 40 people coming to your house and you are showing them the products and one will buy because they have come to your house and eaten your idlis. So you saved 9.5 days. You saved 9.5 days. And you sold everything. 20 pieces of toothpaste is gone. So this is easiest thing to do, my dear. You don't have to do anything. You are just inviting people, doing a party, enjoying your life, doing business. Even going to the kitchen and taking water to drink is more harder than doing this here. You don't have to do anything. Just call them. I'm having a party. Every month do a party. 1000 rupees only. And you saved all the time for your family. So 9.5 days you can enjoy with your family and still sell 20 paste. Without going out of your house, you can sell 20 paste every week. If you have 80 customers, call 20 customers every week. In 1 month, you have sold 80 pieces of toothpaste without going out anywhere, my dear. And enjoying life, doing party, dancing, enjoying life. Easiest thing to do. Just I need to condition my brain towards business. So now because see, I have signed the form. I have said I accept. But when I joined the business, I joined it physically, not mentally, my dear. My brain is conditioned towards salary class. And physically, I have joined the business. So I need to condition my brain towards business. So my mind should work as a businessman's mind, not a salaried class mind. So I don't want to save money. And I would have spent more. If I had gone to 20 families, I would have spent more petrol. And I'm calling people to my house, enjoying and doing business. So reassurance, honest, my dear. You need to be very honest and very prompt. So I do business with Mr. Vashisht. I give him a call, Mr. Vashisht, I need a paste. I put my phone down. Within 15 minutes, bell rings. The paste is there. For the last 6 months, it's happening the same. My dear God, what a man, yeah, HP Vashisht. What a man. If I have to tell my friends to do business, I will do it with Mr. Vashisht. He's so prompt here. I just give him a call. Within 15 minutes, everything is there. And now my customers tells me that, Mr. Nitin, you gave me brain fuel and I'm not satisfied. So now what Nitin Chanda is thinking, oh my God, he must have opened the bottle also. The GST must be deducted. The company will not give it back. And I have to call Nitin Chanda because he takes returns and he's not a good man here. Every time we tell him something, he just does not listen to us. Now what to do here? So if you are having these type of thoughts, then this business is not for you. And my God, Mr. Vashisht, what a man he is. Last month I got a brain fuel and I did not like it. And I called him. Again, I put my receiver, I switched it to the call, 15 minutes. Person was there with money in my hand. Yeah, is his hand. He said, Mr. So-and-so, you take your money back. No problems. I'll take the product. Oh my God. What a man Mr. Vashisht is here. So that should be your relation with the customer. See, this is your company only. It is not Nitin Chanda's company. I am not the partner of this company. You are the partner of this company. You have signed an agreement with this company. I am a salaried person. Maybe tomorrow I am not here, tomorrow I am in some other company, but you are not there, you are not going anywhere. It is your company only. And if something comes back to the company, the government guidelines is just dig a hole and put it inside it. Finish. But if a product is coming back to you, 10 tablets you can give to 10 people as a promotion offer. Enjoy, my friend, use it. Free for you. And if you give it to 10 people, maybe 1 or 2 will give you an order. And if you get 2 orders, you have earned a lot of things, not only money. So reassurance and recognition. Prompt. It has to be prompt. If your customer has asked you anything, within 24 hours, it should be done, my dear. If it goes to 48 hours, then that customer is gone. So repeat customers are profitable customers. The science says old customer to keep him happy and to make a new customer. So making a new customer is 20 times harder than keeping the old customer happy. So common sense says that why invest 20 times more hard work if we can keep the old customer happy. So once I have dug the well, now every month I am taking out water. What is the use of digging a well every month and taking out water? Then next month I'll dig a new well. So repeat customers are profitable customers. And display care, my dear. If you treat them like your children, so if your son buys anything and he does not like it, what will you do? Yeah, nothing. You will not tell your son, next time I will not buy you a toy because you play only for 1 hour with a toy. No, you will never do that. So these are also your children, my dear, in the system. You only brought them. They came because of you. They did not come because of the plan or because of D.K. Saran or because of Nitin Chandna or Dr. Narwal. They came because of you. They trust you. They love you. You have credibility in the market. You have name in the market. That is why they have joined you. So they are your children in this industry. And you have to deal with them same as you deal with your children at home. Then only if you start abusing your child will leave the house as soon as he is able. He will not live with you. Same goes here. So you need to take care and display care. So I told you 20 customers. If you can handle more customers, you should have more customers. More customers will give you more references. More references will give you more business. More business will give you more money. So thank you all. This was the session. And over to Mr. Vashisht.
Sir, thank